All right, folks, we're back with another game of Ticket to Ride, and I constantly have garbage tickets, man. Do I want this one? Obviously, I have to take these two because they're basically the same thing. Do I want? I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Okay, are we gonna go like with the very basic straight trunk down the middle? I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna secure this set of 3 at the top. And then we are going to draw more tickets and see what that tells us. Might start grabbing green though, since those are there. Let's see. Nope, nope, somebody else is taking green. In that case, possibly yellow. I think we just go. We let the cards decide. I have to secure this set of 3. It's very important just because it'll be super inefficient if we don't get that. Other than that, I'm not too worried. Whatever happens, happens. If this red one is still here, I'm going to take it so that I can move on. Very unhappy with my current situation. In case you hadn't picked up on that. Alrighty, what you gonna do, boss? Okay, focusing up on the yellow, I suppose, eh? Oh, yellow and green, okay. I'll go red, and we'll top that off with a yellow. Perfect. Okay, next turn we play here, and then following that, we draw destinations. By the way, if you do enjoy these board game videos, make sure to hit subscribe. It helps me out, and you'll be notified when the next one comes out. See if there are other routes we wish to take. Bang, bang, bang. Okay, let's draw tickets. I'm very unhappy with the current state of affairs, I'm not gonna lie. Not going to lie. Come on, boss. This guy plays super slow. And it's starting to break my little heart. Oh, man. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? I just want to draw some destinations and see what we can do. But, okay, there we go. Finally decided to play. We'll move along. Okay. Well, that fits with what we're already doing. That also kind of fits with what we're already... Yeah, okay. Cool. Now we know what we're doing. We need to get a pair here. We need to get yellow to connect those two. We need a pair to connect here. We need yellow there. We need black up there. Okay. We have our mission laid out in front of us, that's for sure. So, orange will secure us the pair. Oh man. This guy takes so long to do everything that it's really starting to drive me crazy, you know what? But I want yellow and black, so I might just start drawing from up here, and if a pair appears, that's great. You know what I mean? Okay, there's yellow, beautiful, and pink. Not ideal. Red is a good backup to yellow, so I might go ahead and grab that. Just in case of emergencies. Not sure, though. Yeah, I think we grab red as a backup in case yellow or green gets taken. We would love green. Green and yellow. Red is a backup for both of those. But what we want is green. Okay. We want green, yellow, and black. That's most important at the moment. I need to secure a pair to play here, but I'm not getting that done. And it's turning into a real problem. Am I going to get a black card? Maybe. If this guy ever wakes up and decides not to take black. I'm becoming genuinely embittered towards this guy. Oh, he took black. Of course he did. And green. Of course he did. Okay, in that case, I will take the greens that are on offer, and I'm still not getting any pairs to play down here, which is deeply concerning. I really, really, really need to play a pair there. There's a black card, which I need. So if it doesn't get taken, I have to take it. No, he took it. Okay. So in that case, we're going to do that. We have a pair. Excellent. And we have an extra red one. We're going to play orange here. I think pretty much no matter what. Even if there's green or yellow or black on the board, I think we have to play our orange here. For safety purposes. Okay. People are starting to declare themselves. Blue or yellow is still vacuuming up tickets, cards, which is fine. I'm gonna go ahead and throw down my 2 orange pieces there, which feels very crucial to me at the moment. Could really use green, yellow, and black. That's what we're most interested in at the moment. White wouldn't hurt. It could be useful here, you know? But I don't know. There's yellow. Yellow is what will get me excited. Yellow and green for sure. All right, there's 2 yellow. That's all the yellow I need. I don't need more yellow. I need black though. I need the green as well. Okay, blue's working his way up the west coast. Green is gone, okay. Orange and white, okay, wonderful. Okay, red, oh boy, red wants to go coast to coast here. So I need to be concerned about what's happening here for sure. So maybe we alter our plans? It's possible. I think we do. Oh boy, should have drawn from the top. I'll take an orange, I guess. Yeah, okay, I have to play here. And hope I get a chance to play red on the next turn. No, I have to play here first. I have to play red, and then hope I get the chance to play orange. Red, which is abandoning our backup for down here, because got more pressing matters at the moment. I gotta get to Montreal. That is issue number 1. We can go back to drawing red here in a moment, if that's what we want to do. Okay, as long as yellow doesn't play there, which I kind of doubt they will, we'll be able to get to Montreal. Okay, there we go. On to Montreal we go. Okay, we have the northern cities taken care of. Now we have this southern mess we need to figure out, and there's a lot of work yet to do, especially in this area. Oh man, I could really use green. I'm wondering if I should just start grabbing wilds. Or if I should go with the reds. Okay, yellow is starting to establish their plan. Thing is, if they get to El Paso, we need to grab this route because this is super important to us. We can just go this way. It's just I prefer to go this way to keep the length of the train as much as possible. Okay. Considering our current situation, I think we do this. Don't need pink, don't need orange. That was not helpful. Red has done very nicely, very quickly. Seattle to New York, most likely Montreal to Vancouver as well. Okay, I don't like what's happening here, so we're gonna play here. We're gonna need to go red or green. I'm fairly concerned about what the plan is gonna be on that. Let's see. I think I gotta go wild. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be green. I have to go green. But my only competition is likely to be... Like, there's not likely to be any competition to get that, you know what I mean? At least it doesn't seem that way at the moment. But there are no other options to get to El Paso, so I have to secure it. There are no second options on that deal. I need a green or a wild so that I can secure that. Some white to come from Nashville would probably be nice. Let's see what we can figure out. Okay, yeah, that's expected. That's expected. Green, wild, white. There's a wild. Okay, we can play here on our next turn. Make sure that is secured. Then the hardest parts seem to be over. We should try to focus on getting some white as soon as possible. Okay. Bang, bang, bang. Houston to El Paso secured. Now we just have to figure out how we're getting up to the north side. Which there are a couple of ways we could do that. Right now, I think I'm just going to grab a wild so that I'm for sure moving closer to my white. Green wouldn't be bad. It would keep our train as long as possible. There are options on the table, boys and girls. There are options on the table for sure. Unfortunately, we kind of need to be moving forward at some point here. Could go red, pink to score more points going up through here, you know. Might start focusing on that. Pink, pink. Oh, there was a white one. Why didn't I grab the white? That was incredibly dumb. That was incredibly dumb on my part. Okay, blue's headed that way. As would be expected, they need to connect those two together. I need to get this white card. And a black. Not really what we wanted. So we could go this way. Lots of possibilities out there. There's another white. It would save the wild for the green, possibly. White and red. Okay. I'm going to play the white because it needs to be done. Then we are set up to go red, pink. And we'd be sitting around waiting for some green. Okay. Green or red would be nice. But we're not going to sweat either of those, to be honest with you. We'll go red, pink, and a pair. I would like to get green to come in here, to be honest with you. This train is turning into quite something, not gonna lie. Red. Then we'll go pink. We might grab blue to make our final pair up here, in case we want to take black this direction in a quest to make our train longer. I gotta find some green somewhere though, man. That's the issue. At this point, none of my tickets are complete, which is quite something. I mean, half of them go through Duluth, right? Or connect in Duluth, something like that. Okay. Give me a blue card and a green card, maybe? Nope, another blue. Okay, I will play the blue here. There we go. Finishes off all but one of our tickets. Very nice, very spicy. I want green. I can connect this if I want to, but I would prefer to get some green cards. Not yellow. Wild helps for sure. We are definitely running out of time though, is the issue. Okay, I'll just grab a wild if it's there. Let's go. One more wild would be nice. We'll throw it into New Orleans. And we will have finished all of those tickets, and all our trains will be stacked end to end to end. Although blue has a quite spicy train as far as length goes as well. I will do this, and I will just immediately play black as well, which will take us down to 5 cars left. There we go, there's that. We'll play black here. The question is, do we want to look for more tickets? Because I have a strong feeling that blue has a much better stack of tickets than we do. But I think we're just going to play this out and see what we can do. I can make a pair like that. And I can cross my fingers and make a second pair. And we can go 1, 2, and end the game on another turn if we're given that opportunity. Basically. Yellow's gone off and scored a bunch of points. I've scored a decent amount of points for no further than my train goes. Question is, should I be drawing destination tickets? The answer is probably. But I'm not going to. We're just going to plug straight ahead and see what we can do here. Don't care what you use. We'll use the other one here or up here. And then we'll have one left that we'll play somewhere to score 1 more point. So we're going to wind up on 70 points, in theory, unless one of these guys triggers the final turn already. Which is, yep, okay, that's what's going to happen. So we're going to wind up on 69 points. Very cool, very suave. 69 points. Plus 5 completed tickets. 2 other people also have 5 tickets, and they both went coast to coast, I think. So, yeah. Although red did not finish all 5 of their tickets, which is good. Blue did finish all of their tickets. Red still finished on 125, even though they didn't finish all their tickets. I'm not reaching 125. Blue only got to 122. Yeah. Yeah, I'm cooked. I'm cooked, unfortunately. Red will also have the longest train. They're completely ended. Oh no, they didn't use 5 of their trains. So I will have the longest train, I think. But oh, I got to 117. I got to 117. Blue has 39 cars. I have 44 cars. Look at that. We won. That is the closest game I have ever seen. Look at this stack of points. 120 to 127. That's crazy. What a game. What a game, guys. GG. That was awesome. That's crazy. 7 points. All above 120. That's really cool. That's really cool. If you enjoyed it as well, hit that like button, jump down in the comments, let me know what you think. Should I have drawn for more tickets? I mean, obviously I won, so in hindsight, it's easy to say, oh no, you played perfectly. But was there any tickets available? Like, that was what I was thinking about. If I got something, it would probably be a New York to something like Dallas or something like that. And I wouldn't have had time or train cars enough to really make it work, I don't think. That was my thought process on why I didn't draw more tickets. But I would be interested to hear what you guys think. And yeah, if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Please subscribe. I will see you in the next video, and you have an absolutely wonderful day.